Ladies and gentlemen, from Everybody Fights Gym, Victor, Candelario. How are you, bro?
Good, bro. I'm good.
Hey, one of the trainers from over here. You know, if you guys want to stop by one day over here of Everybody Fights, you could guys, you know,
Wanna come sharpen some things up.
reach out for him. Definitely, you're gonna take, you know, some classes. He's gonna put you on doing
Extra workout, depending on what you want. You want some technique, give you some technique, give you some conditioning, whatever you need. Strength, everything works.
Everything, it works. Victor, tell us, you know, we recently saw and we were a viewer from this fight, ERROL SPENCE, Mikey Garcia. We gotta give a prompts to Mikey, you know, even though, you know, he couldn't make it.
He got a lot of heart. Jumping two-weight classes I said it was a bad idea. That boy good, ERROL Spence is damn good, and I just feel like jumping two-weight classes to fight ERROL Spence is a high risk fight. But there's no he was a win-win. It was a win-win for him, because if he lost, which he did, they're just gonna say, oh, he jumped two-weight classes. ERROL Spence was way bigger. He was supposed to win. And if he would have lost, it would have still. If he would have won, it would have still been a win for him, because he beat a bigger dude, jumped two-weight classes to do it. In fact, it was a lose-lose for Spence, as you could probably tell, because even though Spence won, everybody's trying to discredit it. I just think the way Spence won, he won in a way that nobody expected. He won. He had better footwork. His jab was better. His combinations were better. He measured his distance much better. He outclassed him. Everybody thought he was gonna power through, and he just simply outclassed him. And y'all gotta watch out for that boy. Stop sleeping on that man.
Hey.
That boy good. I keep telling everybody that boy good.
I think it's considered one of the best pound for pound. In my opinion, he is
100%. 100%. He's a top 5 pound for pound.
We eventually,
eventually number one.
Number one. Eventually, people, you know, they've been claiming to make, you know, these fights against Crawford, and for some reason, you know, I don't know if we're gonna see it this year or probably next year.
I just think Crawford's on the other side of the pond, and it's a harder fight to make than the other fights that are available. And just from a business perspective, it just makes sense for him to get those fights out the way first, and then let that Crawford-Spence fight build up. By the time that fight happens, it's going to be the biggest fight on the planet.
Oh,
pay-per-view for sure.
That's gonna be
the next mega fight, in my opinion.
That's gonna be
assuming both guys keep up winning and clean out the division, that's gonna be the end game. But I think Spence wins that fight too.
Hey,
I like Crawford. Crawford's my dude. He's a dog. He's a killer. So is Spence. Spence is a killer. He's a dog. He's in there to work. I just think personally, Crawford's power didn't carry up like as effectively as it was in lower weight classes, and I don't think the skill gap is as big as people make it seem. People are trying to say that Crawford is way better fundamentally, and I just don't see it. It's good that he can switch, but I don't see him being superior fundamentally. I think that's BS. I think they're pretty even in terms of technique, and when you even, usually the fight's gonna go to the longer, taller guy. Spence is the longer, taller guy with more power, and I think that's gonna be the difference, in my opinion. But you know, I don't care who wins. I just want to see a great fight. I think it's the next classic fight.
That's eventually a mega fight that hopefully takes, you know, place maybe this year or probably next year.
I think 2 years, man.
We still don't know.
Assuming the guys don't keep ducking Spence, because Keith Thurman don't want no parts. Sean Porter don't want no parts. Those guys don't want no parts, bro. No parts of Spence at all. I hate to say it, but every time they bring Spence's name up, them guys go hide under a rock. I don't hear nothing about it. The only person that is willing is Terrence Crawford.
Eventually, you know, ERROL SPENCE, you know, has a nickname now that a lot of people call it the Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman, the truth.
The truth
hurts.
Hey.
So when they get in the ring with him and they realize it ain't gonna happen or go the way they expect it to, that's it after that.